What's up everyone, this is JR Tech and today we review the Konova K2 Slider. So let's get started. If you don't know what a slider is, you basically just put your camera on there, and this is used for videos or for photos too. And you basically slide it back and forth, and it gives you these really cool and creative different shots and different angles that you normally wouldn't get and wouldn't be as stable without a slider. I picked up this slider from the Konova website at konovaphoto.com. This is going to be linked down in the description box below. This is the K2 slider, but Konova also has several other models if you guys want to check them out, with also different lengths. And the cool thing about this is you can add different attachments. So hopefully I'll be adding a motor to this in the future so I can have some really stable shots. And there's also a few other attachments if you guys would like to check them out as well. My experience with the slider so far has been very positive. You can tell in my recent reviews and videos that the different angles and motions I've been getting has been from this slider. So it's been very smooth, and overall I had a great experience with it so far. As we take a closer look at the slider, you can tell there's a little knob right here, and you can loosen and tighten it. And this is great, so if you want a still shot, you could just have it complete still. And then you could also just put your camera or fluid head up on top. This is the setup I typically have for my reviews. I have my Manfrotto 502 fluid head on top of the slider, and I have to say these two in combination work perfectly together, and I would definitely recommend them. The slider also has detachable legs that you can add to it, and they come off and on in a snap, and they're very easy to use. Taking a closer look at the slider legs, you can tell right here that the actual feet of the slider legs are customizable, so you can move it up and down. And what the purpose of this is, say if you have a surface that is uneven, you could tilt it different ways, and also you could tilt it up on top. That way you always have the perfect level shot. The slider does come with these two little foam padding stoppers, and the purpose of this is obviously to stop your device from hitting the end, but it's also great if you want to add a certain length of the slide. You could do that, and it just marks a spot on the rail. The stoppers are also removable if you just want to take them off. On one side of the slider you have a roller right here, and I have to say it comes in pretty handy. Another small hidden detail about the slider is that there's tripod mounts, 3 of them up on front, so you can either do 1 in the middle or 2 on both sides. And there's also a tripod mount on both the top and end, which can give you really creative shots like shown here. So like I said, you can have your slider in pretty creative positions. Right here we have it vertically, of course, and one downfall about this is it is tightened all the way, but just because of the weight of my fluid head, and once you have the camera on there, it does tend to sag a little bit and go down on its own. But you could get some pretty cool shots going vertically, and here's an example of one right now. Overall, I'll give the slider 2 thumbs up, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who's in the market for a slider. I did my homework and a lot of research on what slider to buy because this is my first one. After all the research I did, I figured that this slider would be the best bang for the buck, and I am very impressed with it so far. And I love the feature that you could also add on different motors and stuff like that. So this is going to be a slider that I'm going to have for a very long time on this channel. If this video helped you out, please help me out by giving me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any camera equipment that you would like to see reviewed, or if you have any suggestions for me. I'll see you guys in the next one, and this is JR Tech signing off. Peace.